Hello class, this is Kevin. Today my speech is going to be about person's self-concept and how gender relates to self-concept. Person's self-concept is who or what they perceive themselves to be, and it normally reflects a person's attitude, beliefs, and values. It can begin to develop as early as age 3 to 5, and by adulthood it's pretty stable, but it can change and evolve over time until the day they die, really, depending on their life experiences. I grew up with an older brother and a younger sister. My sister and I were pretty close in age, and so I was a little closer to her growing up, at least in the beginning, than to my brother until we were about 4 or 5. We kind of played with the same toys and did the same activities. And then after about 5 or so, she switched to playing with more dolls, and I was more into like action figures, GI Joes, and whatnot, and more sports. Um, all of us kids were really encouraged to play sports and do physical activity. Um, so when we were younger and up till about 5 or 6, we really kind of played the same sports with the same intensity level and same roughness. But then after that, when I was getting a little bit bigger than her and stronger, um, I began playing more with my brother because we were able to be a little more rough and rambunctious, and uh, I guess she was kind of scared to get hurt in those situations. But she still played, but she was a little more hands off. Um, as far as clothes go, I'm sure from the day we were born, we had different clothes. She had the dresses, and I was just in kind of pants and shorts, and even in our casual clothes, she wore different colors. She was wearing more pink and red, and I was in more blue and greens. Um, as far as chores go, my brother and I, we took out the trash, we mowed the grass, did more of the yard work and chores that involved lifting. And for my sister, I really don't remember her having too many chores early on, and then when she got a little bit older, I remember her helping my mom cook and maybe doing some laundry. We all kind of had our share of the cleaning. We kind of spread that out equally. Um, as we got older, especially into our teens, our gender roles became, greatly more apparent. She did exclusively girl things, and I did only boy things, and that carried on, throughout our life until now, for the most part. Uh, Gender has, I think, really affected my self-concept because when I was young, I was taught by my parents that I was expected to behave a certain way because I was a boy, probably in a more traditional sense. And then I learned that society would have certain expectations of me because I was a man. Um, I know society is changing, and some of the gender roles are changing or merging, or even swapping. But I think some will remain true. For example, because I'm physically stronger than my wife, I'm expected to protect the family or be a protector. That's it. Thanks.